Hello, everyone, and good evening to you. Following my last analysis on the US Tech, we've been able to take over, I think, 1,400 pips from where we were the last time. We were around the 13,500 since my last publication, and we're able to take this move right down into the 12,000 area. And we got an approximate of about 1,400 pips on this one. So right now, price is back at a strong key level at around the $12,000 area. And because of the scenario I cited here, I want us to look at how we could possibly take advantage of a potential opportunity during this week. Well, on the daily time frame, we've already identified that price has been on a long-term bearish momentum since the beginning of the year. And one thing we observed since the later part of June stroke the month of July was that price has been caught within a ascendant channel. We can see the structure here, which resulted into a reversal pattern that took price right out of the 12,000 zone. We saw the breakout of the structure, price did a retest of the structure, and we saw price continue to find higher highs. And as soon as price tested the $13,750 level, we were able to take this move after we cited reversal patterns on lower time frame to join the decline to the downside. And right now we have a scenario where price has come within the area that is peculiar with the support level of the ascending channel, which also shares a confluence with the neckline of the reversal pattern around this area. Remember, we had this reversal pattern cited here, and we had the neckline of this reversal pattern at the $12,000 area. So right now, price is back at the neckline of the reversal pattern. Going into the new week, what is it we are going to be looking forward to on the US Tech? How do we plan to trade the US Tech this week? Now, we have two scenarios we want to be looking at. The first scenario is price going to respect this neckline, that is a $12,000 area, where we are going to be citing a reversal pattern to join the rally to the upside, or is price going to continue to the downside in such a way that we have a breakdown of the $12,000 area, a retest of structure, thereby sending price crashing to the downside? So these are the things we want to be looking at going into the new week. So now, scaling down to a much lower time frame, we scale down to the 4 hours time frame, and what do we have? Sorry, before I do that, I want to show you something on the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, we can see this is the support level of the ascending channel, and we can see that price in the last 4 days, we can see how we saw a consolidation phase around the support level of the ascending channel. Then we saw a breakdown of the ascending channel. So, is this breakdown going to be a false breakdown that will be pushing price to the downside, or that will be pushing price to the downside, or is it going to be a false one that will send price going to the upside? So this is what I want to be looking at on the lower time frame. So when we scale down to the 4 hours time frame, the first thing I observe here is that we've had a couple of rejection of the key level at the $12,000 area. We can see this move as soon as price came into the neckline here. We saw the first rejection, we saw the second rejection, and price went to retest the support level of the ascending channel. Then price came back one more time again to do a retest of this level. So is this move going to transpose into a double bottom structure that is going to be sending price going to the upside? That is a big question mark. So what I want to be doing here on the 4 hours time frame is to identify a neckline, and the neckline is likely going to fall around the 12,400 area. And the reason why that is, if we look left, we can see how that level has been a major determinant of price action. We saw the first touch here, we saw buying opportunity from this point, then we witnessed the breakdown of that level, then price came back to do a retest of that level, that is the 12,400 area, hereby turning it into a supply zone. Then price came back again to the downside, and then we had this move back into that level where it was also a supply niche. So what I want to be doing is to connect these points together to be able to have a key level, sorry, to have a neckline of a possible reversal pattern that could be happening here. So what I want to do here is to connect this point, that is the 12,400 level. Okay, let's have it like this. So let me give this a purple and let's label it for the sake of clarity. So we have a $12,400 level around that area. I think this is too big. Let's just give it okay. So now what I want to see is this level going to turn the rejection of the 12,400 going to turn out to be a double bottom structure? That's one thing I want to look at. And if that happens, then I want to see a breakout of that neckline at the 12,400 area to give me a signal of a bullish momentum. So when price breaks above this 12,400, you can see that breaking out of the 12,400 brings price right above that support level of the ascending channel. So if that happens, that's a signal. Remember, we are not getting too excited at the sight of a signal. We want to wait price to give us further confirmation in the form of a retest of structure. It could be the retest of the neckline or the retest of the support level of the ascending channel, where I want to be looking out for patterns on lower time frame to join the rally to the upside. So that is one scenario I'm looking forward to here on the US Tech. Then the other scenario is if I'm going to be seeing an outright breakdown of this 12,400, which was the key level of the reversal pattern we identified on the daily time frame. So if I see a breakdown of that structure, remember, we are not getting too excited at the sight of that breakdown. We want to wait for price to come back and give us a retest of the structure for confirmations to join the decline. So it could be a retest of the $12,000 area, which is the neckline, or it could go as far as doing a retest of the support level of the ascending channel that was broken during the course of last week trading session here. So if we see a retest of either of the zones, then we want to be looking scaling down to the lower time frame to look out for patterns that support a trend continuation to the downside. So these are the scenarios I'm looking forward to on the US Tech. So I would like to pause the video at this point, and during the early hours of the week, I will be sharing with you my plans on how I what perspective I will be taking during the week after monitoring how participants in the market will relate with the structure around this area. So let's hold on and see how participants will relate with this level, and be rest assured I will be sharing an update in that regard in the comment section. If this video has in any way been of help to make your individual decision during this week, please support this project by clicking the like button. You would also want to follow me on my TradingView platform at Dark Sherry so that you don't miss out on the regular updates I normally share in the comment section of every video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hoping to see you on Monday in the comment section where I will be sharing you an update on this pair. Good night. Bye bye.